Good buzz YouTube, how's it going guys? Have for y'all today a Wi-Fi battle. I know it's been forever and hopefully it won't be forever now because I did actually stack up on a couple battles here. I'm actually going to be taking some more battles on my Discord, hopefully Thursday and or Friday, maybe tonight on the day this goes up, but I'm not entirely too sure. But I know it's been a while since I did actually upload a Wi-Fi battle. Again, gonna try and get them back on the channel. So for the few of you who are still with me from the Wi-Fi days, if you enjoy this, hit that thumbs up button down below. Also, for those of you watching, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about Sun currently in the UU tier? If I'm not mistaken, Rain is being suspected and so is Sun, as well as Mimikyu, or they're trying to see how they work in the tier. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. This was a pretty cool team I got from my boy Harris. Is awesome. I don't think it's his original team. I'm not sure who he got it from, or I forget the name, but we are facing Nana aka DJ Prime off of my Discord. So obviously he does have webs, and it's actually kind of annoying. Webs are going to be really problematic. One, because Araquanid is stupidly bulky and it stops my rain, not my rain sweepers, my sun sweepers, unless I'm able to set up with them. And then I forgot to put defog over trick on Latios, which is really annoying because my only form of hazard removal is my Torkoal, and I'm about to get absolutely murdered by a Hydro Vortex. Thankfully though, Torkoal is absurdly physically defensive and the sun is up, so I will be able to guarantee live this hit, and if anything, get off of my stealth rocks here. But the issue still is that he can get up his webs regardless, so I'm hoping maybe he'll just knock me out here and not want to get up his webs, but unfortunately he does just go for them, as I do manage to go for the rapid spin. But if I stay in here to just try and rapid spin consistently, it's gonna be a losing effort because he will eventually stall out all my sun turns and be able to keep up rocks regardless. So expecting him to go for the webs again, I decided to hard switch directly into my Venusaur here with Chlorophyll. And in the sun, growth actually gives me a +2 in my physical attack and my special attack, because I'm modest max special attack at +2. Venusaur actually has a pretty good shot of just running through my opponent's team. The only way that things could go really bad is if he plays around my sun and I don't pick up the necessary KOs this early on, or if, you know, I forgot to have Hidden Power Fire on this Venusaur because I was an idiot and I didn't fix the IVs before I made it, or bred it I should say. So he does not know that though. He doesn't know that I don't have Hidden Power Fire, so obviously he's not going to want to bring in Scizor here, which is really good because, as you can see, Venusaur has already been able to pick up 2 KOs. Even though he did hit me with the Ice Shard, I just gained back all that HP. And I was actually very close to going for Hidden Power Fire here, thinking he was going to try and pivot into Scizor, but then I saw Hidden Power super effective on Donphan and I facepalmed like an idiot. So yeah, in comes the Sylveon. I really don't mind if he does protect here just to try and stall out my sun, because again, he doesn't know I don't have HP Fire, which means he should not be trying to pivot in and out here. I can honestly just play obvious with my Venusaur at this point, since I've already taken down 2 of his Mons and my rocks are up. Regardless, I can try and hopefully Healing Wish my Torkoal later to spin away the webs, so my Venusaur and my Mega Houndoom are not bothered by them. As in comes a Scizor. If I had the Hidden Power Fire at +2, I clean knocked them out, but it is what it is, as I'm going to switch into my Torkoal, hoping that he would not be able to 2A KO me with a potential Bullet Punch, but it turns out that he is unfortunately Choice Banded, as that does a decent chunk of damage since I am at such low HP. But knowing that I can still try and Healing Wish my Torkoal, I'm actually going to switch into my Scizor, realizing that he is banded after checking the calc. I can probably force him out here and go for a Bug Bite. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Life Orb max attack Scizor, so Bug Bite should be able to pick up a KO on anything that decides to come in. I did mainly expect his Araquanid to come in here. If I had U-turn, I definitely would have gone for that, but it's Swords Dance, 3 attacks, and Bug Bite is going to be strong enough to pick off this Araquanid, which is amazing because now, if I can Healing Wish Torkoal back up, bring it in on either the Sylveon or the Scizor, or I guess I should be able to take a Hurricane too from Mega Pidge at full HP, I suppose. But regardless, if I can just Healing Wish it up, bring it in, then I'll be able to spin away the webs for good, and that's going to be amazing, as this will now give me that opportunity because he decides to bring in his Mega Pidgeot here. And since I do have Blissey in the back, I'm not sure if he's going to go straight for the U-turn or potentially just go for a Heat Wave to try and KO my Scizor. I guess I could have left in Scizor to go for the Bullet Punch, and I would have put him in range of where Rocks would have potentially knocked him out, but I figured Blissey was more or less a safe play regardless. Even if he did want to U-turn into the Scizor, I don't think that would have been necessarily too big of an issue, as I will be able to safely go for the Healing Wish here. I don't have a move that is going to let my Blissey beat Sylveon or the Scizor, and if the Mega Pidgeot has Roost, then it can Roost up against me. So I figured this is my best chance to go for the Healing Wish and bring in my Torkoal, since I will be able to live any hit that this Scizor wants to go for. I can finally go ahead, Rapid Spin away these webs, and that means that my Venusaur speed will no longer be hindered, as well as my Houndoom. Although Mega Houndoom is still slower than Mega Pidgeot, so if I can get off a Flame Charge, then everything should be fine. But now, because the webs are gone, I only need one Flame Charge instead of two potentially, so that saves me a turn of Sun that I can abuse. As this turn, I think I ended up going straight for the Explosion, thinking he would switch into the Sylveon, which this was kind of a questionable play. I guess I really should have just gone for the Lava Plume. I mean, there's not really too much the Sylveon could have done to me. It's not really that big of an issue, and unfortunately, because of the way I played this out, I just drew a complete blank. I don't know why. It's been a minute, guys. You gotta get back into the groove of things. So I hope this is not too bad. But I bring in my Houndoom here, and because there is one last turn of Sun left, I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna go for Protect here, so I can go for Nasty Plot. In the Sun, Fire Blast absolutely murders this Sylveon at 49%, but he doesn't Protect. He actually ends up going for the Wish, and I'm like, okay, this is not that bad, because now there is a good chance that he will go for the Protect, because he sees that I'm at +2, and at +2, Houndoom does not knock out Sylveon, even if it is physically defensive. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that and go for a second Nasty Plot, putting me at +4. Now this is amazing, because if I can get a Flame Charge up, I basically just win the battle. Only issue is, though, I need to hit Fire Blast on this Sylveon. And in hindsight, it would have been a lot better for me to have just gone for 2 Fire Blasts instead of going for this first initial Flame Charge, because if I do miss my Fire Blast on Sylveon, I'm pretty sure Sylveon could potentially end up winning him the game along with the Scizor in the back, which is still at a pretty good amount of HP. But I do tank the Hyper Voice, and I am going to try and hopefully land this Fire Blast. I am a +4. I'm basically in the Sun at +2 at this point, so there is no chance that Sylveon will be living this Fire Blast. Mega Houndoom in Sun is actually ridiculously strong. I was really hoping to get to show that off, but if anything, Mega Houndoom at +4 with the +1 speed boost is still pretty crazy if you ask me. So I roast the Sylveon, and at this point I can easily outspeed the Mega Pidge. If he doesn't crit me with the Bullet Punch here, I should be in a perfectly okay scenario, as luckily I do have a well-trained dog on my side, and I will be able to knock out this Scizor with the Dark Pulse, and then his last bond being the Mega Pidge, I will also be able to knock out with the Dark Pulse or Fire Blast, because I can take advantage of his no guard ability. So that is going to be a quick one for today's upload, guys. Again, I do have a few battles saved up. I will be trying to upload these again daily. The Draft League stuff is still going to be on the channel. I want to try and mix in Showdown Lives once again. But please, if you guys did enjoy, hit that thumbs up button down below. Let me know what you think about Sun or Rain in the UU tier. If you've been laddering, then you might have seen all the weather teams going around. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. And with that being said, I will see you all tomorrow with another battle. So thank you all for watching. Later, everybody.
Because my brain and heart are both tied in the knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping.